Have you ever looked at someone and just thought, how do they do that? How are they so resilient? Like they have this core of steel that just cannot be broken, no matter what life throws at them. We're going straight to the ultimate source of that very power. Where does your sense of dignity, where does it really come from? I know, it's a heavy question, but stick with me here, because by the end of this, I promise you, you'll not only understand the source of truly unbreakable honor, but you'll know exactly how to tap into it yourself. So we're starting by revealing one of the most powerful names of the divine. That name is Al-Aziz. In Arabic, it's Al-Aziz, the Almighty, the Invincible. Now, this is what I find so fascinating, the language itself. See, in Arabic, these names are like, they're architecturally perfect. The root letters, they literally carry the meaning of might, of honor, of something that is so precious it's almost untouchable. So it's not just a name, you see, it's a whole description built right into the fabric of the word itself. It's a quality that belongs entirely to the Creator and to Him alone. Let's turn to the Quran and see how this understanding gets even deeper. In Surah Fatir, verse 28, Allah says, "Indeed, Allah is almighty and forgiving." This isn't someone else describing Him. This is the Creator defining Himself for us. And look at what He pairs together, this immense, unconquerable power with the most profound, intimate forgiveness. Wow. This quality of being Al-Aziz, the almighty and invincible, it's at the absolute core of who He is. So when you call upon Him by this name, you're not just saying a word, you are calling upon the fullness of this entire reality. And this divine quality, it was also taught to us through the beautiful, living example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. He gave us this lesson in strength that has been warming hearts for over 1,400 years. In a narration from Sahih Muslim, he said, "The strong believer is more beloved to Allah than the weak believer, though both are good." Isn't that just the most compassionate statement? It's not about shaming weakness. It's about celebrating and aiming for a certain kind of strength, an inner fortitude that's completely rooted in faith. So what does this all mean for us in our messy, complicated, Monday morning lives? How do we actually live with this understanding of Al-Aziz? This is where the big idea meets the real world. Al-Aziz is the one and the only source of all dignity. Your true honor comes only from Him, not from your job title, not from how much money you have, not from your status, and definitely not from your follower count in social media. This is the truth you need to hold on to during that difficult conversation in the middle of a sleepless night when you're in your absolute hardest situation. We are meant to be vessels of this quality. Have you ever met someone who just has this unshakable sense of calm and kindness, even when everything around them is chaos? Well, that is a reflection of Al-Aziz, and it shows us our purpose perfectly. We're here to reflect that divine strength and that divine kindness back out into the world through our own actions. After your dawn prayer, in that perfect quiet of the early morning, just sit for 5 minutes. Breathe slowly, and just whisper the words, Ya Al-Aziz, O Almighty One, with a heart that is just full of need and complete, total trust. It builds this profound sense of inner dignity and strength. But honestly, more than that, it starts to remove that desperate, draining craving we all have for validation from other people. Can you even imagine the freedom that comes from not needing anyone else's approval? That's the kind of inner power this practice builds. So what's the one thing to take away from all of this? It's this affirmation, and I want you to let this sink deep into your soul. Say it with me if you want. My honor comes from Al-Aziz, not from what anyone thinks of me. Hold on to that, live by that, and watch as you become truly, truly unbreakable.
Assalamualaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.